I guess we're meeting even more McDuck family in this one. What's going on, guys? My name is Morgan, and welcome to, or back to my channel. Today we're continuing Ducktales. Woo! Today's episode is called The Depths of Cousin Fethry. I guess we're meeting more family. This freaking family is so big. We've met so many members of this family. It's insane to me. But I guess we're meeting one more of the fam today. As always, before we get into it, if you want the full uncut video, that's available over on the Patreon. If you want to find me on social media, you can do so here. Also on Patreon, at Patreon exclusives. Right now I'm reacting to Doctor Who. I also did Vox Machina and Inside Man in the past. And you also get these episodes 2 weeks, or it might possibly be 3 weeks in advance over on the Patreon. I think I am 3 episodes ahead on Patreon. I don't really remember. But it's at least 2 episodes ahead. I think that's all the business. All being said, let's get into this.
Do not answer that. Oh, that can is your cousin Fethry calling from my top-secret deep-sea laboratory.
Top secret? Deep sea laboratory?
Oh,
Don't
boy.
get too excited. Fethry's a bit... well, he's, best
Cuckoo bananas!
Ring! Adventure calling! I've made a bold new discovery!
That voice sounded so familiar. I gotta look up who voices him.
The treacherous high seas, the abyss, the big blue.
I call it the underwater sky.
The underwater sky!
Ocean mountain ring. Meh, I'm overthinking it. How about the dewfish? There's already a
The
dewfish, commonly
dewfish.
known as the freshwater catfish. Ew, gross. No, gotta fix that and give the name to something cooler.
Oh my god.
Did you steal the...
Just... Isn't there a little bit of irony there, though, of someone not picking up your call when you weren't picking up Fethry's call? There's a little bit of irony there, Scrooge.
That radio came right off. Hubert, right?
Look at that! The radio came right off!
Uncle Scrooge asked us to do this totally non-suspicious trip to test the equipment.
You bet.
Sure thing. Of course he did.
We were in actual danger? Anyway, you want me to pull up next to the rusty haunted lighthouse, or what you want me to do?
Well, there's a big dollar sign, so that makes me think Scrooge funded this thing.
Hey, up here! It's me, from the camp! Come on up!
Oh my god, that voice is gonna drive me crazy. I gotta look. I can't wait till the end. It's so familiar. It's so fucking familiar.
Why is this so...
Tom Kenny! It's fucking Tom Kenny! Oh my god, I'm such an idiot! It sounded so fucking familiar. I was like, I know that voice, but I don't know who voices that voice. It's fucking Tom Kenny. Oh, it sounds like Spyro. That's, oh god. It sounds a little different from Spyro, but very similar, because he voiced Spyro in the Reignited trilogy games.
Let's go meet a genius.
Oh, are we getting a siren?
Oceanica? Is that you?
Oceanica? I think that's a siren.
What the...
warning! Never drink seawater. Tempting as it is, it'll just make you thirstier. Hooray, little Donalds, you are here!
Little Donald's.
I'm Fethry, your Uncle Donald's favorite cousin.
Yeah, he sends his love. So why the decoy?
Decoy? Oh, Arturo! He's just here to scare pirates.
Do you get pirates here a lot?
Never! He's that good.
He's that good! He's very eccentric, this guy.
As we descend, we ask you to keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle. No flash photography, and watch your children, please.
We are children.
Oh, well then, ignore everything I just said. Let
Ignore everything I just said.
the McDuck sublab of the future. The sublab
Yep.
of the future
Okay.
was actually...
Scrooge definitely funded all this then. He loves eccentric people working for him, so it makes sense, because he said they're all mad as loons, and if you don't do it, they'll go crazy and evil, and yada yada yada, so... He's very eccentric, this one. Kinda love him, though.
My little addition, the dream room. Great for naps, relaxation, embracing the unending darkness, becoming one with the abyss.
Yeah, he's going into madness, being stuck by himself.
Wow, This guy kind of sounds like you.
Genius? Visionary? In charge of a massive research facility?
And he licks things.
Both really into weird stuff. Oh, you found one of your own.
Aww. He was probably grateful he finally has, like, a fellow nerd in the family.
The ocean.
It's horrible.
Blobfish.
It's actually pretty majestic. From an... He's your classic eccentric genius. Eccentric genius is the top rung of scientist. Don't you?
I think he's just been alone way too long.
What was that?
The hydrothermal vents are murking up the water. We'll need the help of my team.
See? His team?
He doesn't have a team.
Couldn't run a team of scientists.
This is definitely Sergeant Shadwell coded.
The Tully Observatory. Go ahead, the team's waiting.
There's definitely no team. What the fuck?
They just want to squeeze the warmth out of you.
You mean kill us?
Well, I don't... Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, that'd work!
Just be friendly, affectionate. Convince them you're not a threat. Observe. You are a good, gentle soul, and I am honored to be in your wormy presence. Oh, who's a good worm?
Okay, that worked, surprisingly.
Your blood binds carbon monoxide much better than our hemoglobin. I'm too panicked to be sincere.
You can't.
Nothing could have prepared me for that. What the fuck? What?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I'll just continue, because I don't know what to say to that. I think my face said it all.
Dr. Krill, and of course the ever-feisty Hans.
That's the team?
Their natural bioluminescence can light our way if need be.
This is giving Sergeant Shadwell from Good Omens. It really is. Like, oh yes, I have Lieutenant Milk Bottle, Sergeant Saucepan. They're just inanimate objects. This dude has been alienated for way too long. Way too long. He is losing his marbles down here. He needs human interaction or someone to babysit him. He is losing his mind down here by himself. Oh my goodness.
See? Not weird. Brilliant and resourceful and...
He's singing to them.
Two things can be true at once. He can be weird and brilliant. Okay, there's a giant sea monster or something. Also, are we not gonna worry about Launchpad and the Siren?
Okay, you both have the nerd out gene. You're both obsessed with weird stuff. You both wear red caps that you never take off.
The Junior Woodchuck Guidebook states that a warm head...
Oh my god.
Thoughts?
Always good to see a fellow chucker.
I'm not that into the Junior Woodchucks. More of a part-time hobby.
Uh-huh, yep, definitely. Yeah. It's not like any time we see doing an episode, he brings his book out and reads from it. Oh my god. I love Huey though. He's so fucking relatable. He really is. I already know Tubby's gonna be like, something with autism over here. Oh my god. At least the jar's coming in handy.
Oh, watch out for the vents.
I'm starting to see why Scrooge didn't want them going. Did we forget the explosions too? Lots of explosions.
Welcome! I'm still harmonizing the furniture to the room, finding that positive circulation, working on the subaquatic feng shui.
You live here?
Sign of ocean madness! Oh, fuck! Isolation for long periods of time! Oh, no! He's definitely gone a little screwy with ocean madness.
Oh, just for the last 4.5 years. Anyway, the moment you've been waiting for.
4.5 years? He's lived here for 4.5 years?
You are pioneers, the first to see this unbelievable creature. You must be hungry. Can I make you a sandwich? Hot soup? How about some...
Show us!
Show us the thing.
Oh, it is the krill. They're all rainbowy. I've never seen anything like it.
Krill?
Bro. You brought them all this way to look at fucking krill? Oh my god. They could have just watched the Happy Feet too if they wanted to see fucking krill. Look, people might be like, he's just like Huey. I don't think Huey would drag someone this fucking far out to find this shit, okay? He wouldn't do that. He would just be like, oh, look, come this 5 feet and look at what I've done. Come over here and, like, look at this cool wood pattern I found. He wouldn't drag someone out fucking miles under the ocean. This dude is crazy. This dude, he needs some fellow ducks to talk to, because he has been left alone, unsupervised for too long.
We stole the sub for Krill? We almost died for Krill?
There's an explanation for why we needed to see this, right? Some scientific breakthrough?
I don't know. I just thought it looked pretty. You thought I was a scientist?
You're not even a scientist?
No, I'm the lab's caretaker. Scrooge stationed me here for upkeep and a little light cleaning. You see, this pod is kind of like my broom closet.
Oh man, he's not even a fucking scientist. He's just a Oh man, that's gonna be so upsetting for Huey though, because he's gonna think he's gonna turn out like this guy and just be a janitor instead of someone like in science or helping the world. Ugh. The difference is this guy is mad as a hatter and Huey is not. So as long as Huey doesn't live in the ocean alone for 4.5 years, I think he's fine, you know? Oh god, poor Huey.
We trusted you! Came all the way down here, we got attacked by a squid! I kissed a worm! God.
I kissed the worm!
This was all a waste of time.
Okay. All right, cuz. This has been fun. Hope we never meet again. Now we need to get back to dry land. So can we...
Oh god.
Get to it? Huh? Hello?
Oh, you're not going anywhere. Because that monster's gonna eat us!
Oh, I thought the monster worked for him. I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck, he is mad. He is mad. Whew, okay, no, that's not the case.
Now that is a Dewey.
Huey, you're gonna die. Maybe worry about something else. Oh, the kriller's still helping. That's nice. The krill. Yep, that totally works like that. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Looks like a big fish.
This dreaded Deusaurus of the deep? Oh no. I will find a name if it kills me.
It probably will.
It probably will. Focus on not dying first. Is that a giant? Oh, wait. It must be a giant krill. Because it's lighting up. Yeah, it's a giant krill.
I know her! She used to be on my team! Look at you, Mitz! You've gotten so big! It's me, Fethry Duck! Remember we split a ribeye that one time?
We split a ribeye?
What are you doing? Stop it!
You stop it. I'm trying to save us from that monster you unleashed.
No, it's not a monster. It's a krill.
She's a little different, doesn't make her bad!
That's the lesson of this episode.
Blue krill in the deep dark sea.
Well, he was gone sea mad. We're dead.
She's trying to communicate.
she didn't tear up the lab. Maybe the hydrothermal vents did.
You're both nuts.
No,
That could be
just
it.
weird. And this guy knows it.
Just weird. Listen to Huey. Huey knows what he's talking about. Aww.
We're alive!
Fethry, where'd he go?
Oh, Mitzi, you rascal! This is like the fourth coolest thing you've ever done.
Fourth coolest?
She saved all of us. She truly is.
The Dunificent Krilldebeest. Write that down in your book.
The Dunificent Krilldebeest.
Sure. Nope. What will you do now that the lab's gone?
Well, you thought I could be a scientist. Then maybe I should become one, for real.
He'd be pretty good at
do I
it.
fill out a form for that, or do I just buy a lab coat? And you know what?
Or do I just buy a lab coat?
That's what- Farewell! Giddy up, Mitzi!
Oh my god.
So incredibly weird.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Little Fethry.
Little Fethry. We love a weird character. We love it. Normal, so boring.
Farewell, sweet Oceanica. Whenever I put a conch shell to my ear, I won't hear the ocean. I'll hear your...
Launchpad, what happened to you?
Ran into an old friend. Snorkeled around, saw some... sea stuff. You?
That...
That That's what I was up to.
Neat.
Come on, intrepid explorers. Let's go home and convince Uncle Scrooge this was Louie's idea.
This was Louie's idea. Wait, but like that's the second time we've seen Launchpad go on an adventure and we don't know what happened. I want to know what Launchpad did on that adventure. It looks like he did something like worthwhile. God, they did this to us with the casino episode and now they're doing it to us again. It looks like he did something cool, man. What the fuck? I want to know what happened. So that was The Depths of Cousin Fethry. He's very eccentric, but we kind of love him for that. I love a weird character. I would have just been pissed off myself if he brought me all the way down here and I thought it was for normal-sized krill, but it was a giant krill, so you know what? That's actually pretty cool, and I wouldn't have been that mad once I figured that out. Yeah, it's interesting. Again, I think Scrooge was just trying to keep him busy kind of thing by making him the janitor and like the upkeeper because of what he said in the Dime episode with like they're mad as loons and if you fire them they'll destroy the city or whatever the fuck it was. So I feel like he was definitely trying to keep him busy, but it also like made him descend a little into madness by, you know, being alone for so long. But he does seem more than capable, and I hope he does become a scientist because he clearly knows what he's talking about. He knew a lot about the worm plant things, the krill. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good fit for him, though. So, that was that episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want the full uncut video, it's about 32 minutes at this point. That's available over on the Patreon. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. Also, remember to leave fake spoilers. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.